So if you couldn't already tell, I'm a noob. I hardly know what I'm doing. I'm playing Hardcore Ironman, and I'm just playing the way that I want to play. I'm not min-maxing, doing my absolute best to not look at like guides or anything. And I'm just leveling up skills, trying to make my own armor, learning as I go. And we're out here having a ton of fun. It's going slowly, but that's all right. This game is a marathon, not a sprint. I'm currently not a member, so I'm playing on just like the free account. So I'm gonna do as much as I can. It is kind of painful having level 1 agility, but it's fine. We just waddle around because we are a goose, we waddle, and I'm just gonna do what I can as a free account. I'll probably end up getting a membership eventually if I stick with it, if I keep having fun, but it's hard to beat the coziness of this game. I did play this game when I was a kid, but it's been a while. Like a long while. Like 20 years, dude. So here I am, back at it again, starting fresh. Combat level 14 now. I just started this guy a couple days ago, and we're out here. Well, the first character I made wasn't an Iron Man character. So, you know, I wanted, at first when I started playing, I was like, I want to be able to just make a shit ton of money and just make like 1 billion gold. And in order to do that, you need to be able to trade with other players, right? But then I was like watching some other people play, and I was like, you know what? Iron Man seems kind of cool too, because I was already making the goals for myself of like making all my own gear and everything. So I'm kind of torn, you know? I want to have a character where I make like 1 bajillion gold, but I also want to play this hardcore Iron Man character. So we'll see, man. Maybe I'll have 2 characters. Maybe I'll just have like a really rich character and then one that I'm just like, yeah, I'm a badass. Now I don't know if you buy a membership like on my account and then all my characters that I have on that account they're all members too, or I have to buy a membership for each character. Because if I have to buy a membership for each character, that sucks. I'm definitely not going to do that. I don't see myself being that hardcore of a RuneScape player, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll turn it into the next Oda block. Anyway, we're full on iron, let's go turn this in. So just to get you guys kind of up to speed on what's going on, current plan, what I want to do, I'm starting off leveling up mining and smithing. I want to be able to make my own gear, and I know that's going to take a lot of time, a lot of work. So my current goal right now, get these high enough, make myself a full set of steel, iron or steel, I haven't decided which one. Then I'll start going into the mining guild, and then I can purchase a better pickaxe. I'm not sure how much better, or like how much of a benefit that is, but I want to do it. So I'll go in there and do that. I don't want to go in there yet though, because there's scary scorpions and I don't want to die yet. I know there's like a mine somewhere. Oh, down here. Yeah, there's mithril and adamantite. That's where I'm going to go once I get up there, which is actually kind of high, I think. Let's check real quick. To smelt mithril, okay, it needs to be level 50. And then addy is 70. So level 50 is pretty dang high, dude. So that's what I'm currently working towards. I'm gonna level mining and smithing, make my gear. Hold on. If I can remember my bank pin. What the hell is it? Alright, got it. Current bank status, I ain't got much, but I got that. Some iron stuff, which is cool. Some iron ore, which I'm currently farming. Almost there to make steel. Steel's level 30, so we got like 8 levels to go. So quite a bit of iron still to farm. So we're gonna be farming iron for a hot minute. Let me know in the comments if you like this, or if you want to see like a series, kind of what I'm doing now as a noob playing hardcore Ironman, and like me just noobing my way up to 99 everything. I can drop new episodes. That'd be pretty sweet. So I'm gonna sit here, farm some iron, and I will come back and check in with you guys in a little bit and let you know where we're sitting and when we go to smelt the iron that we made. Also, just a quick little update on quests. I do want to do quests. Back when I was a kid and I played this game, I never did any quests. Ever, dude. And as you can see, I've done 2 quests already so far. Cook's Assistant, Rune Mysteries. I did a few quests as a kid. I can't remember which ones they were. I feel like Monkey Madness Yeah, I feel like I did that one as a kid. I can hardly remember though, dude. Like, don't you have to do one of those to wield a dragon scimitar or something? I don't know why that sticks in my memory, but I'm also gonna try to do some questing too. Plan is to like knock out the free quests as I'm doing this free challenge. Should we call it the free challenge? I'm sure other people have done that already, but I feel like having a free challenge would be fun. What would be a good name for that? Just free challenge? I'm gonna see if AI can help us out on this one. What's a good name for a video series where I max out all the, what's it called? Stats? All the skills on a free Runescape character without buying a membership. Free skate, no membership, max glory. Kinda like that one. Okay, so we have... So this is what it suggested to me so far, and we're gonna have to search and make sure no one else has used these before. If I don't find anything, I might go with one of these. Because what did I call it? Just a free challenge? All right, so we got Freescape Max Quest. We got no membership, max glory. We got free to play skill master, RuneScape free grind, and we got zero to hero free to play edition. Ooh, I kind of like that too. Zero to hero free to play edition. Excuse my stuffy nose. I'm getting over being sick. We'll go with one of those. That's the current plan. At this rate, 33 mining. At this rate, it's gonna take me like a year, dude. However long it takes, whatever. We're chilling. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Are we gonna take breaks and play other games? Hell yeah. I think this would be a fun little, like, just a little grind to work towards, you know, like in the background, or I don't know. I'm not maining another game. Definitely gonna still be playing WoW. I need to hit level 60. I want to play. Man, I want to raid in WoW again. And I haven't raided since original Classic came out in 2019. So I want to raid again. And I really want to play a warrior, and I want a PvP. I know Mop's about to come out. I don't know, man. I'm just like, one of the things that people have talked about why RuneScape, especially right now, OSRS has been gaining a lot of popularity. And like, one of the reasons why is because players want to have a character that they know isn't going to disappear within like a year. I think Shobek said that. Shout out Shobek. But it's true. I mean, dude, why do I want to put all this time, all this effort? Like, the point of an MMO is to like become your character, right? You want your character to grow and become powerful. And why are you going to do all this if you know it's going to be over in like a year? I'm excited to have fun with it. I have a maxed out Shadow Priest I'm going to play, but like, inevitably it's going to die out. And the PvP is fun, but because it doesn't feel like it's a forever home for my WoW character, I'm just gonna like, that's why I want to play Anniversary. I'm gonna play Anniversary. It feels a little more long term. I know Burning Crusade's coming out at the end of the year. I never played I played Burning Crusade and I would hit max level, but then I would just quit. I never raided in Burning Crusade, and I never did arenas. Didn't really PvP much. Basically, I didn't play much in Burning Crusade, so maybe I'll try that out. But I mean, ultimately, we all know we're waiting for Classic Plus to come out, right? But for now, we're gonna be grinding RuneScape, Anniversary, World of Warcraft. Right now, I would say Anniversary, World of Warcraft, and RuneScape are gonna be equal, like tied for number 1. And then Mop will be number 2. Like, we'll hop on there, play some BGs, depending how long that lasts. Maybe it'll be more fun than I anticipate, but I just don't want to spend a ton of time. Such a temporary world. Whereas, like, I know these characters are not going anywhere. This is old school RuneScape, dude. This is what Classic Plus is striving to become. So anyway, I think you get the point. We'll move on. Also, this is my first time using RuneLite, so pretty sweet. I actually really like it. I'm using the 117 HD texture, which I actually really like also. I'm so used to it, it looks adorable to me now, even after just playing for a couple days. I think I turned on like animation smoothing as well, something like that, but the world looks beautiful. I also like this modern layout. I'm trying out some, like, these bars right here. I don't know, man, I'm not trying to meta game. I know that people, they like the like fixed classic look where it's you know, the old traditional style RuneScape layout, which is cool. And I totally see how that is like optimal for gaming. I see how that's like, you know, the shortest distance to move your mouse type of thing. But that's not what I'm trying to do here. I am literally just trying to have maximum amount of fun. And to me, that's having all this real estate, like, to be immersed in this world. That's the point. Probably end up closing that a lot too. Hey, I might end up closing that a lot too. Or bam, I might pull that up sometimes and then bam. Oh, you can also tell I installed that plugin too to see those little bars. That's neat. I need to remind myself what all the free skills are. Okay, obvious ones are combat. Arrows are going to be tricky because I can't fletch arrows. Ranged is going to be tricky because I can't fletch arrows as a non-member. Magic. I could do magic because it looks like rune crafting is free. So I could do these. I might be able to do ranged. I don't know. That's up in the air. I'll have to figure that out. Prayer, yes. I'm just gonna bury bones. Unless there's another way to do it, which I'm gonna try to figure out, like, organically. Construction, that's members, slayers, members, farming, which actually I really want to get into farming. That sounds fun. We'll do that once we finish this zero to hero free to play challenge. Crafting. What do you make with crafting again? Craft armor out of animal hides. Oh, that's right. Like the ranged armor, right? That armor, and make pottery and jewelry. So, oh yeah. Oh, so much of this is all members armor. Okay, so we're not going to be doing much armor making with crafting. Okay, I remember farming a ton of flax and making bowstrings and bows, and I made a good amount of money doing that. That seems like fun. I gotta remember, this character is probably not going to be rich. Like, there's no way for me to make gold. Like, I can sell to the shops once in a while, but since I'm just like doing it all myself, just not going to be rich, unfortunately. Which will give me an excuse to do a second character. Spin it. Pottery. Okay, we can make a pot, pie dish, bowls, plant pot lid. Okay, that goes up to level 25, so not much. Okay, we can make a bunch of glass, maybe something with sand. Jewelry. Okay, this could be a good one. Kind of like how these are all tied into the same thing. I could have easily seen them making, like, having jewel crafting be like its own skill. Anyway, I'll be able to cut these different gems. Diamond ring. This goes all the way up to, well, the last non-member thing is a diamond amulet, I guess. Level 70. So do that. Okay. Oh, crafting, you make staves. Okay. Amethyst arrow tips. Ooh, dart tips. It looks like I'll be able to make like crossbow bolts. Oh, maybe I can make a crossbow and level ranged up with a crossbow instead of a bow. If I can make crossbow bolts, that might allow me to level up my ranged as a free player. Crystal body. Whoa, look at these. Blade of Saildor. I wonder what the C means. Those look pretty cool. Bow of Fared Hinden. Anyway, crafting's another thing. Can't do thieving or herb lore. Agility, unfortunately not. Definitely gonna do fishing and cooking, fire making, and woodcutting. I'm strangely excited for woodcutting. This could be a very slow series. It could take me years, dude. I don't know how much I'm gonna main this game. It's pretty chill. Like, I don't know if I just play like an hour a day, a couple times a week, or who knows, man. Who even knows? These guys out farm me so quickly. There's so many level like 3s, like so many low levels that people just farm on. Or they're bots, dude. Really not sure. They're probably both, to be honest. Let's see if anyone replies to me. Not quite the chatty crowd, huh? Oh, look at that. Uncut sapphire. I remember, I think it's a chisel I need to cut that. Shit, what was that under? Crafting? Mining. Or smithing. Dude, why can't I remember what that was under? Is that a member only thing? I was just looking at this, dude. Not smithing. I have a feeling it might be crafting. Jewelry. Yep, it is crafting. Okay, I can cut sapphires at level 20. Nice. I'll have to just stock up. I think I actually have gotten one already. So I'm at 2 already. Watch out. I have to hit 34 mining. There it is. Isn't level like 92 halfway to 99? Like XP wise? Something like that. Hey, got it. Oh, dude, that guy's green pickaxe is sweet. I really want one myself. That's the thing. Ooh, I might be able to get one because pickaxes I can't make, but I can buy them, I think, in the dwarven mining area. Maybe he has some green pickaxes I could buy. I was about to outmine. What's up, fellow humans? This guy's just been standing here. Sammy Mantis. Man, farming looks so cool. I wonder if, like, you get your own little plot of land or something. Is that how that works? Like, where are you supposed to farm at? If I look at the map, I mean, it's members only, so I'm assuming you might have to be over here. This is like this is the wall, right? To be a member to get past this gate, I think, if I remember correctly. And let's see if there's any like farming areas. Oh yeah, this is where I used to farm that flax, dude. I would farm the flax, and then I remember coming up here and selling it. at the bank. That's one thing I miss. Is that like not a thing anymore? People like spamming that they're selling things. Remember it used to be like, it'd be like all flashy and stuff. How do you do that again? I forget. Is that not a thing since the Grand Exchange has came out? Like, don't get me wrong, the Grand Exchange is super like useful, super, what's it called? Convenient. It does kind of get rid of that like interaction element a little bit, which is okay, I guess. I feel like pricing is maybe a little more consistent, maybe not. There's always something about like finding someone looking to buy it, and then you'd see it in chat and you'd like try to find out who it is, and then you know what I mean, something like weirdly charming about it. How scuffed and kind of difficult it was. That's also how you get scammed, people trimming your armor. I'm still not 100% sure if that's like a real thing or not. Pretty sure it's not real. I don't know why I'm not sprinting. Just enjoying the scenery. Nice read. I wonder, can you see people if they're Iron Man, like when you right click on them? Would there be a little Iron Man symbol here? Like if people were to do that on my character? Because if so, like I've not seen a single other Iron Man person out here. Like, is Iron Man not popular? Okay, I guess this is my first Sapphire. Is Iron Man really not that popular among the like vast majority of RuneScape players, or is it? I hope it has a little symbol there. I'd imagine like since people want to make a lot of gold, it might not be Iron Man as the top choice, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, look at this, dude, double noding it up. Nobody's here. My homies are still here though. Dude, Sammy, he's just supervising. Gotta take advantage of this until those guys get back. Oh shit, yeah, dude, I'm gonna get outmined. Man, there was nobody here, and then all of a sudden there's 5 people here. Also, who makes that as their name? Like, how is that not a bot? 9FGTDCX. Huh? It has to be a bot. Sammy Mantis? Probably not a bot. TYUIL? Maybe not a bot. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but like, it looks a little more normal than this guy. 9FGTDCX. And X-Call Denial, not a bot, going off of just the name. See, my name Astro Goose. It's like a normal ass name. Either people just have so many RuneScape characters that they just don't even care what the names are anymore. What happened to being a legend like Zezima? Does he still play? Maybe he's appearing offline. That's the only RuneScape legend I know. I'm sure there's others. He is definitely one of the first. I need to start thinking about where I'm gonna farm coal at as well, or when I switch over to steel, which is a good question. No coal at this mine. I mean, maybe there'll be coal actually down in that dwarven mine, and I should just level up my combat high enough where I can take on those scorpions no problem. Just rock like a full iron suit. I'll just be an Iron Man. Get it? All right, 9FGTDXCX. You're taking my iron, dude. Oh, you know what would also be awesome? Like when I'm farming like this, you know the worlds where you have to have like 500 minimum skill level or 750? Yeah, and there's less players on that one. That'll be nice. I think like, you know, if like, see where my mouse is, it's like a graph. I think, you know, as we're like leveling up, it's going up kind of linearly like this. And then once we were able to get on one of those worlds, it'll be like, whoa, start being exponential. Like, whoa. Anyway, any crazy topics going on in the world? Is Iran and Israel a thing still? I don't know what's going on with that currently. I should look into that. I swear this guy's made like 4 bank trips by the time I've made one. This note over here, no one's touching. Get out of here, 9FG. Oh, great. Yeah, he's gonna go up there. I'm gonna call him Frodo. Oh, inventory's full. Let's get out of here. Hello, wizards. One day I will be a wizard just like you. Oh, speaking of wizards, dude, I just watched Lord of the Rings. I'm not gonna say for the first time, but like kind of for the first time. I watched it before, like as a children, and it was like cool, but I didn't really pay attention to the storyline, so I didn't know like what the fuck was going on. This time, dude, I ran across that guy. There's a guy on YouTube. What the heck is his name? Then he was interested. I'll look up his name. I should just look up his name. What the heck is his name? I'm just gonna search Lord of the Rings guy who reads books. I'm gonna have to ask Google, who is the Lord of the Rings guy who reads books and smokes pipes? Oh, on YouTube. Oh, found him. Malcolm Guite. Guite. Malcolm Guite. Dude, the dude got me hyped for Lord of the Rings, dude. And so it was like midnight the other night. I was listening to him talk about Lord of the Rings for like an hour. Thanks, Genie. Smithing. Oh wow, 220. Last time he gave me 10 XP. Okay, so I listened to this Malcolm Guite talk about Lord of the Rings for like an hour, and it got me so hyped that I looked up like where I could stream it, and it's on HBO Max, which I think they changed the name back to that, right? Did Max change back to HBO Max? Yeah, that's funny. They had Max.com and everything. I'm sure they'll probably still use Max.com, but they've already paid for it. Anyway, it's on HBO Max if anyone's curious. I started watching it, the first one. Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Rings. Dude, I never realized that there are like 9 different rings or like 7 different rings, but there's one ring that rules all the other rings. Is that crazy to me? Like, that is kind of crazy, right? How did I not know that? Like, I never put 2 and 2 together. I've always heard the saying, one ring to rule them all. I never thought there were other rings. I thought there was just the one ring. Forgot about the other rings. Maybe they just not talk about the other rings much throughout the movies. And like, as when I was a children, it just never like got mentioned again, so I forgot there were other rings. But there are other rings that like the elves and the dwarves I think have. This one ring made by Sauron, is that his name, rules all the other ones. Now I will admit, this first movie I was watching the extended cut, 4 hours long. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched like an hour. And bro, if I don't, dude, like when I die, I hope heaven is the Shire. Like, holy shit, it looks so chill there. I think I'm a hobbit. Like, I think I'm a hobbit. I am a hobbit. Like, I have the feet and everything. I just want to chill and eat food and be in that grassy area with trees. Anyway, so yeah. I watched Lord of the Rings for like kind of the first time, which is insane. Absolutely insane. I know, especially since I was such a huge Game of Thrones fanboy when that was going on, like looking up lore and theories online on Reddit, like the R plus L equals J type of stuff. I feel like Game of Thrones, like, I don't know, that Malcolm guy really hyped up Lord of the Rings to be like the ultimate like story that says even now, like he's like 60 something. He started reading it when he was like 16, I think. And for over 50 years, I think he's 57 now. So for like 51 years, he says he's like still learning new like lessons and shit from Lord of the Rings, which is like, that's pretty sick, dude. And I already saw some of the lessons in that first hour of that movie. Oh shit, dude, level 35. Now mine's sandstone. Oh, maybe that's what I used to make glass. Anyway, I don't think there was any spoilers I talked about in Lord of the Rings, but you know, hopefully I didn't spoil anything. What else was there? Oh yeah, some of the lessons in Lord of the Rings, like basically how everyone was tempted to like put the ring on. Like Bilbo put the ring on and he was tempted and he didn't want to let it go even though he knew it wasn't like right. Frodo almost put the ring on, but Sam stopped him like last second. I'm not exactly sure why Gandalf, like when Bilbo was leaving. First off, I don't know where Bilbo's going. All right, let's talk. I'm gonna just blabber about Lord of the Rings for a second. If you don't care about this, feel free to skip ahead. Otherwise, enjoy the ride. There could be spoilers. I don't know. Maybe I've already spoiled things, whatever. The movie's been out for 30 years, 20 something years, so 24 years. If you haven't seen it and you heard me start talking about Lord of the Rings and you didn't skip ahead, that's your fault. So first off, where's Bilbo going? Maybe he said it. Remember, I'm only an hour into the first movie, but he never said where he was going. So I'm like, okay, he's just leaving the Shire. And I know he's 111 years old, and I don't know if he's that old because he had the ring. Gollum's like 500 years old, and it was only because he had the ring. So that makes me think, like, is Gollum gonna die soon then because he doesn't have the ring? Even though Bilbo's had the ring for how long? 7 years? Oh no, maybe it was longer than that. Well, I don't know. I don't know how long he's had the ring for. Because if he's had it for a long time, then if Gollum was gonna die because he didn't have the ring, he would have died by now. Anyway, Bilbo's 111 and he just left. Don't know where he's going. He's just like, I'm done with the Shire. So I'm like, okay, where you going, bro? You going out in the woods? Like, you wanna hang out with the elves? I also like elves. Wood elves are pretty sweet. And why doesn't Gandalf, why won't he hold the ring? Maybe it's revealed later on why he won't hold the ring. But Gandalf seems like the perfect guy to hold the ring. He seems like the most trustworthy, honest, like good guy in the show so far. They seem to be pure, although Frodo like did almost get, you know, manipulated by the ring. Oh, I guess 92 is halfway to 99. That's funny. I get it. I get the joke. All right, I'm gonna take a little break. I will be back with more iron mining. Thanks for hanging out. Follow the stream so you know when I go live next, and have a good rest of your day.